Picture this for a moment. Right now, as you're listening to these words, there's an invincible algorithm running in the back of your mind. It's calculating, it's filtering, it's deciding what parts of reality you'll notice and what parts you'll completely miss. This algorithm doesn't live in your phone or your computer. It lives in you. And here's what most people never realize. You're the one programming it. Every thought you entertain, every piece of content you consume, every conversation you replay in your head, you're feeding data into this system. And whatever you feed it most becomes the lens through which you see everything. So here's the question that changes everything. If your mind is an algorithm, what exactly are you feeding it? Your brain operates like the most sophisticated search engine ever created. But instead of searching the internet, it's browsing reality. And just like Google, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram return results based on what you search for the most, your mind shows you more of whatever you focus on most. Here's how it works in real time. You decide you want something. Suddenly, you see that thing everywhere you go. That thing you desire was always there, but now your algorithm is programmed to notice it even more. You seeking it out in your mind causes reality to feed it back to you. The filter changed and the results changed. Let's say you're scared of rejection in life. Your algorithm will in turn become a rejection detection machine. Every sideways glance becomes evidence. Every delayed text becomes proof. Every moment of silence becomes confirmation that you don't belong, at least in your mind. But if you flip the script, what happens? Let's say you decide to focus on opportunity. Your algorithm rewrites itself overnight. Conversations become connections. Problems become possibilities. Setbacks become setups for something better. The strangest part? The same reality, the same world, the same circumstances, but a completely different experience. Because your mind isn't showing you what's there, it's showing you what you've programmed it to find. Think about someone you know who always complains. Notice how they always find something wrong everywhere they go? That's not bad luck, that's programming. Now think about someone who sees the best in everything. Notice how opportunities seem to follow them around. That's not good luck either. That's their algorithm at work. Your thoughts aren't just your thoughts. They're search inquiries. And your mind is always listening, always learning, always delivering exactly what you've been asking for. Your mind is a genie. Make sure to ask for the right things. Here's where it gets deeper. Your mental input doesn't just change what you notice, it changes how you feel. How you feel changes how you act, and how you act changes what happens to you. It's a loop. Input becomes emotion. Emotion becomes decision. Decision becomes reality. Let's say 3 years ago, some random person we all know has an algorithm that was programmed for scarcity. This person would scroll through social media, seeing everyone else's success while feeling their own lack. They'd watch the news, seeing economic collapse and job insecurity. They'd replay conversations where they felt dismissed or overlooked. Their dominant mental diet was fear, comparison, and limitation. And their life reflected it perfectly. They stayed in a job that drained them because at least it's stable. This person avoided taking risks because what if it doesn't work out? This person surrounded themselves with people who reinforced their fears because it felt familiar. Then something shifted. But somewhere along the way, a decision was made to start feeding their algorithm differently. Instead of starting the day with news, they'd listen to interviews with entrepreneurs. Instead of scrolling through highlight reels, they'd read books about people who built something from nothing. Instead of replaying their failures, they'd visualize success. For weeks, nothing seemed to change externally, but internally, the algorithm was rewriting itself. They started noticing opportunities that had been overlooked for years. A conversation with a stranger led to a freelance project. The project led to a referral. That referral led to her own business. Same person, same abilities, different algorithm. Completely different world. Because here's what neuroscience has proven. Your brain physically rewires itself based on your dominant thought patterns. Every time you focus on something, you're strengthening neural pathways. You're building the infrastructure for that experience to keep showing up. Your thoughts aren't just fleeting mental events. They're construction workers, building the architecture of your future. Do you understand how much power that gives you? I hope you see it. But here's the problem. Most people's algorithms have been hijacked. You wake up and you check your phone, your algorithm gets fed crisis, outrage, someone else's opinion about what you should worry about. You scroll through social media, your algorithm learns to search for what everyone else is doing, what you're missing, and how you don't measure up. You have lunch with friends who complain about jobs, relationships, circumstances. Your algorithm then takes notes and says, this is what we focus on. This is normal. And by the end of the day, your algorithm has been programmed by everyone except you. It's like feeding your body nothing but junk food and wondering why you feel terrible. Except this is junk food for your mind, and most people don't even realize they're consuming it. Your algorithm becomes an echo chamber of everyone else's fears, frustrations, and limitations. And then you wonder why your life feels stuck. Why opportunities seem scarce. Why everything feels harder than it should. You're not broken. Your algorithm is just running someone else's program. Here's the wake-up call. Most people's dominant reality is just an echo of the loudest voices around them. But it doesn't have to be yours. Release it. So how do you reprogram the most powerful algorithm in your life? It starts with an audit. For the next 3 days, become aware of your mental input. What are you feeding your algorithm? What podcasts are you listening to? What conversations are you having? What thoughts are you entertaining most? Write it down, because you can't change what you don't acknowledge. Awareness is always the first step. Most people will be shocked at how much mental junk food they're consuming without even realizing it. Next, choose your keywords. If your mind is a search engine, what do you want it searching for? Pick 3 to 5 themes that represent the life you want to live. Maybe it's opportunity, growth, connection. Maybe it's creativity, freedom, and impact. Whatever resonates with who you're becoming. These become your dominant mental search terms. Instead of starting every morning scrolling through news headlines or using your algorithm to search for problems, threats, and what could go wrong, and in turn making your days heavy before they even begin, switch things up. Maybe 5 minutes of gratitude journaling instead of news. Maybe 3 things you appreciated about your day and about your beautiful, God-given existence on planet Earth. Maybe 3 things you are excited about. In due time, your algorithm will shift. Instead of scanning for dangers, it will start scanning for possibilities. Before, it was the same commute, same job, same life. But suddenly, you start noticing opportunities, connections, and random reasons to feel optimistic. Different morning ritual, different algorithm, different reality. And the morning ritual is just one part of the day. There are more gains to be had. Engineer your environment. Your algorithm learns from everything around you, so surround yourself with inputs that reinforce your chosen reality. Curate your social media to show you people living the life you want, not from a place of scarcity, but from a place of inspiration. Read books by people who've walked the path you're walking, or want to walk. Have conversations about ideas and possibilities, not just problems and gossip. Join communities of people who see the world the way you want to see it, because proximity is programming. Finally, stack daily proof. Your algorithm needs evidence that this new programming is working. So every single day, take one small action aligned with your new reality. Apply for that opportunity. Have that conversation. Create that thing. Learn that skill. Not because the action itself is life-changing, but because it's feeding your algorithm proof that this new version of you is real. Your brain starts to believe, this is who we are now. This is what we do. This is how we show up in the world. And slowly, your algorithm starts delivering results that match. Your mind is always listening, always learning, always calculating the next experience to deliver to you. Right now, as you're hearing these words, your algorithm is already shifting. It's noting what you're paying attention to. It's logging this moment as important. It's starting to search for evidence that transformation is possible. Think of your mind as a compass, but instead of pointing north, it points toward your most dominant thought. For years, maybe it's been pointing toward fear, limitation, or what everyone else thinks you should want. But compasses can be recalibrated. Every moment of conscious focus is a chance to reset the direction. Every choice to engage with growth instead of gossip, every decision to feed your mind possibility instead of problems. You're not just consuming content right now, you're programming your reality. And here's what I need you to understand. You are not a passive passenger in this life. You didn't come here to let algorithms written by strangers determine what you see, what you feel, and what you believe is possible. You are the programmer. You write the code. And every thought, every focus, every moment of mental engagement is another line of code shaping the world you walk in. Your algorithm is running right now. It's been running your whole life. The question isn't whether it exists. The question is, are you programming it or is it programming you? Choose wisely. Whatever you feed your mind most becomes the reality you live in. And you deserve to live in a reality that reflects the best of who you're becoming, not the worst of what the world is selling. The algorithm is yours. The code is yours. The reality is yours. Time to start writing it. This is Mind Odyssey. Thanks for watching. This channel is all about self-belief, programming your mind to fit your goals, and becoming mentally unshakable. If that's something you want for yourself, feel free to subscribe. Mind Odyssey has much more up its sleeve. But until next time, mull this one over.